Well, hello. How's it going? We got David Reeker Jr. and Brycicle. How's your day been? We've been working on the Morag Tong. We had a writ that was really hard to find, and the instructions were okay finding it. Good day so far. That's good to hear. Ah, I did the thing again. Wait, let me make sure I'm... Oh, I already did it. Okay. We're on top of things and we don't even know it. Okay. I did not just snap my eyes open and say, hello! No way. Of course not. No. Had a really long day so far, I'm sure. Yeah, right now waiting on that Deathclaw energy. It's not cold, and I'm picky. So we're gonna see what the next writs are. A lot of them are here in Vivek, which is kind of, it's kind of hard to navigate for me. I get all mixed around so fast. These cities are like so complicating. They're so big. They're like real cities. It's the one thing that would bug me in Oblivion. Not Oblivion. I'm sorry. Oblivion was pretty good. Once we got to Skyrim, that's when I was like, these are not even cities. These are like tiny, sparse towns, but they were like presented as the major cities. That always bugged me so much. It's like so much detail. The buildings are bigger or felt bigger, and very detailed. But then there's only a couple of them. There's an outstanding writ on Maven Drenham, and a new writ on Tyrer Belvane. All right, all right. This writ is for the Honorable Maven Drenham. He may be found in the Telvanni Tower. Oh boy, in the plaza of the Telvanni compound in Vivek. Mafala, guide your hand. Brycicle, you were streaming. That's awesome. Path of Titans. Oh, I don't know that one. Shouted you out in description. Just over 580 viewers. Dang. That's amazing. Dude. I gotta check that out. I've never even heard... Like, I'm not familiar with that game. Is it a... Like, when... I was gonna say, when was the game? Like, what... Not necessarily exactly when it was released, but, like, is it a newer game, older game? And as I like to do, I'm gonna take a picture of the description, because I feel like the writs... Like, the Morag Tong... When they give you a description, they actually put the description in your journal. But I've had times where they didn't. And then, like, I don't want to search outside the game to find this. Who's the other guy? Tyrer Belvane. We have a writ for the honorable execution of Tyrer Belvane. He may be found in Shara, which is the southwest coast of Sheogorad. Go to Dagon Fell and follow the road south past the Dwemer ruins and west until a branch heads southwest to the coast. Shara is to the south. Go now. Free for iPhone. Fairly recent but still being updated. Oh, this is a newer game. Okay. I like the way we try to turn around. We just have to take all the steps, like running in place. We've been hoping to work on some endurance because we definitely need it. And we already cleared out our diseases, so thank goodness. Oh, I forgot about you. I didn't deal with you earlier. Gross little rats. Yeah, I downloaded one of those mobile games because I'm not a big mobile game person. But I downloaded one because I was like, I just kind of want something going in the background. Should I have just opened up RuneScape and done some mining and smithing? Yes, I should have. That would have been more therapeutic. And oh, I should just do that. I should abandon what I'm doing right now because it's so much work and it's like it starts off kind of therapeutic, but then it's like then you can make this now and this and this and an order comes in and you got to do all of this. And I'm like, this is like my real life. Like I should like maybe instead of making bread in a game, maybe I should make bread in real life and actually remember to check the oven. Probably be a better use of my time. Just got a bit heavy-handed with it and I was like, this is just kind of a lot. Oh, Rain and Morwind ASMR. Good to be back in Vardenfell. I was so upset I missed the last stream. It's so beautiful. Mr. Anderson, how's it going? Not yet, Gandorp the White. But curious to see. Okay. Noli, how's it going? Okay, Telvanni Compound and Vivek. Oh, the plaza. Telvanni Tower. So we need to go to the compound. Or the... Yeah, the Telvanni compound. Go to the plaza. And then to the tower. Okay. Should I go this way? Good, my student funding finally came in. That's a big deal. Oh, gosh.
What was that?
Telvanni Wasteworks. Ooh, you got pretty plants that I cannot touch. I will not touch them. That's a strange brand name for a laptop. Oh dear. Oh man. I used to run the budget for myself. For Mr. 99, it was like a fine-toothed comb.
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
I was like a save every penny person. Alchemist. I kind of want to go to the alchemist.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
I never made very much money too, so it was always very like every penny's got to be saved. Gotta be more like that now. Never on consumables. Ever. Consumables were the bane of my existence. Because it's like you buy it once, you're gonna have to buy it again. You're not spending $5. You're like you spend the first $5 and you're like, if I do it the first time, I'm gonna do it again. So I'm probably spending 20. Then give that a couple months, probably spending 100. Like, this isn't worth $100 to me. Hello, I feel that Chef Boyardee has been my main meal for years. That's why I fish so much. Free food. Yeah, I think I've been fishing plenty of times, and I think that was part of it. It was like, it was like therapeutic. It was a cheap thing you could do. You could just drive and do it. You got some food out of it. But then you'd want to spend a ton of money on all the gear. So, had to hold back on that. Had to work with what you had a lot of the time. But it could be very nice. Wait, go on, Pilgrim. I can't stop you? What does that mean? Like from talking to you? Oh, you're gonna talk to me anyways. I can't stop you. Daedrus skin. Ugh. So gross, but I always need... Oh, that's expensive. Ooh. Can I sell anything you don't need to you? Ugh. It's fine. It's so expensive. Okay. Oh, that's right. You can't really ask about the people. They never tell you. Got to go to the Oh, well, I'm in your room. I'm sorry. Not trying to steal anything. In Oblivion, they like walk behind you and they're in your face.
Scum.
Do you have to call me that? My face is covered. How do you even know I'm a different race than you? Chill out. The apothecary.
No, I don't think so.
What? Why does everybody dislike me? I could be a fun dude. If you got to know me. Man, more and more over time, I'm understanding. I'm understanding why the swift swim is such a valuable thing. Is there even a tower to this thing? We're still in the wasteworks. It said a tower. There it is. I'm getting the hang of it, kind of. These dark elves are competitive races. They always know. Yeah, I was a little rude to him. Yeah, but I was very rude to him. Yeah, Bretons. Ugh. So gross, am I right? Telvanni upper storage. Oh, this is called Telvanni Tower, guys. I hate to break it to you. It's not much of a tower. Whoa. It's kind of cool, though.
This better be important, Breton.
This better be important, Breton.
What do you want?
Go ahead.
Come on, I haven't got all day.
I can't say that being in the Morag Tong makes me feel like I'm really going to be making friends here. Wait. Hold on a minute. What just happened? Okay, all Britons look the same to me. Do they have different color hair? I just noticed they're all kind of short. They're so below my eye line, I never really paid attention. Okay, so I'm dying fast. Oh, man. Okay. Let's back it up a minute. Just a minute. Man, give me a second. How you doing, Stan LT? Oh, man. I'm getting injured. Okay, come on. It's fine. I'm just bummed knowing that you can't spend any of it on food in your dorm. Ugh. Okay, wait. No. That's what it was. We had an item. Ooh, a dire flame blade. We had an item. Didn't we? That had a skelly for us? Grave word, that's what it was. You know about the suspended asteroid, the ones sent by Shiogora to destroy Vivek City? I feel like this is not a safe place to be right now that has been mentioned. Impending doom. Okay. I was about to say, did I not get an update on that? Maevon Drenham has been slain according to the tradition and honorable doctrine of the Morag Tong. None dared to report my actions. That's because they can't. Exquisite. Oh, that's right. There's one above extravagant. It's exquisite. What is that? What do I see here? Are those rings? What are you? Extravagant rings. What? Why are you saving? The disc you are... Wow, this is very nostalgic, I guess. The disc you are using may be dirty or damaged. I have not taken it out of the Xbox for months. What are you even talking about? Wait a minute. I don't have a disc. What am I talking about? What? Hold on. I don't have to do that again. I do not have to do that again. Perry Abs has just rated the channel with 9 viewers. Welcome. We just had a very OG throwback experience of our disc being accused of being dirty when there is no disc. So, you know, we're having that moment. Also, we're talking about cheese, I feel like. We just executed a writ. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. There was a restore button. I've never seen that. That was cool. Never mind. Let's go back. Let's go back. Thought that was going to take a minute. We are going to see. I think we've already... Yeah. We tried to steal an extra... Well, not... It's not stealing. There's no one here to use it anymore. We're trying to take an extravagant ring that I really wanted. And it freaked out on me. Thievery unacceptable in Morrowind. Man, they got nice clothes. Have to give him credit for that. Where's Skelly? Oh, he's not. He is with us no longer. So will I get in trouble for taking a couple plans? Cheese for everyone!
Come on, I haven't got all day, you know.
Did you not hear the commotion above? What is this helmet? That looks like the pig thing. What do you call that? I think it was like an anime thing or something. With the tusks. It's kind of cool. How do I get out of here? Clearly those rings are trapped. Should have used a probe on them. Okay, so where's the other dude? No! Apologies, Twitch. Apologies. You've been infected by the blight of that... I don't even want to say its name. It doesn't deserve a name. Where is it? Oh, I can't even access it in chat. Oh, no. It's giving me a network error, so I can't report it. Apologies. Sheogorath in Morrowind is more reserved rather than the wacky madcap he was written in later versions. Oh, that's the only way I know him. Hashtag my Sheogorath. And we go down. We have one more writ to execute.
We're watching.
Yes, I know. I know you're watching me. Always watching. The other person may be found in Shara, which is on the southwest coast of Sheogorath. His Morrowind version has more of the flavor of madness you'd expect from someone like the Joker, rather than the weird uncle with no voice modulation. I think it's Haskell in this game talking. Oh. That's a decent retcon. I mean, Shivering Isles was fun. So Sheogorad, which I'm still learning the zones of Morrowind. Apologies to Twitch. All of a sudden, nothing's loading. For me. So weird. But thank you again, Periapsis. I hope you guys had a good stream. Okay, now I can report this. As I must do. Warn? It's a bot. What's the point of that? Okay. They should have like a quick option. Like, you seem to be reporting the same thing over and over. Just here, it'll quick fill it out for you. He does pronounce Sheogorath pretty funny though. Sheogorith. I was like, what? That was my phone? Wait. Referring to yourself in the third person is possible. This one rarely does it, but Khajiit does it all the time. Would you like to have a look at my wares? Okay. Shara. So, Sheogorad region. Take a boat to Dagon Fell and get off at the first left turn. Where do you? Where's the boat to Dagon Fell? Okay. Okay, let's see if we can find this location. Oh, we're going way north? Dagon Fell. Rothran. So it's somewhere up here. Okay, so we gotta get to Dagon Fell. Khajiit have wares if you have coin. We're gonna need some divine intervention here. No, I'm joking. Recall. Wait a second. We didn't move our mark, did we? Where would recall even take us? This might be a really bad idea. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Let's flip a coin. I guess we're gonna see what happens. Oh, I did move it. I am shiny. I am very shiny. Now, where can you get a boat? I wonder what would happen if you divine intervention from here. Gotta be ready for battle. Man, I am glowing. I am like attracting attention from all the little creepy crawlies. Go to the light. Sorry, can't stop my run. Whispers to the others, passing out snacks. She has so much cool stuff now. Have you seen her outfit today? This cure-ass man, though, it's like, it's like, it looks like I'm carrying a boat on my back. It's a piece of a submarine that they made into a chest plate. Look how big this is. I mean, my backside is protected, and I'm very happy about that. However, it looks incredibly, heavy. Wait a second. I could use Mage's Guild Teleport.
What do you want?
I'm sure we can work out a fair price.
For what? I'm not even talking to you. Oh. Sleep. Toxic cloud. Huh.
Shopping for enchantments.
Can we do a throwback video of let's get some shoes,
Watch yourself.
but to the Elder Scrolls games? Oh man. That basically could have been applied to like my first couple playthrough, like not playthroughs, first couple streams of Morrowind. It's basically like I need some shoes. Okay, travel. Let's travel places. I am not remembering that. Oh, I can't. Buckmouth. Divine intervention might take me to Buckmouth. Right? Ooh, let's get out of here. Okay. We shall fly. And hope for the best. Hey, dude. Who won't talk to me still? I am going the wrong way. I must fly this way. Let's see. I really want to bet on divine intervention right now. You know, for all my forgetfulness, I really do appreciate that I've actually kept track of my marks. It's the one thing I've been responsible with. So we need to take a boat. I am really not familiar with where the boats are. Ugh. Sorry, I needed to destroy you. I am going south. Again. I know my way around. I know where I'm going. That is a rock. Uh-oh. Oh, they're so much easier to deal with now. Whee! Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Okay, so if nothing else, we can see how far north they can take us. Woo! So I'm pretty sure we can go as far as Nisus with this guy. I don't know which one has a boat, though. I guess I'll just start with this.
Special trip just for you.
Just
Right.
for me. Oh, I could have gone to Cool. But do these guys have a boat? That guy is still in the water. No spoilers. Hey! For a boat? A boat? Hey, I see a boat. Okay. Cool. So cool. I don't think I've ever taken this path. I mean, this is new. How nice. I mean, it's pretty. I'll give you that. Yeah, the road least traveled just got me a disease. Ugh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm feeling a little sniffly already. Okay, wait. Does Cool have a boat? That would be cool. Sorry. Oh, that was uncalled for. That was unnecessary. No, it was very necessary. How was I going to pass that one up? Come on. Oh, good. Ash Chans. Wait a second. Oh, this is not good. Wait. Oh, I thought this was where some of my alchemy ingredient collecting was. I think it might be. That's not good. We're not getting distracted. No. We are so focused. We are so locked in right now. The very land is diseased. I swear, I think they have some type of traveling something. There's a boat right there. Looks unused. Oh, come on. Haha.
Annoying.
Last boat to Salzstein. Until the
Solstheim? Oh, I kind of want to go to Solstheim. I know I have a job to do right now, but I kind of really want to go to Solstheim. Like, a lot. Huh. Man, I want to go to Solstheim.
Stop bothering me.
I'm not. I didn't even talk to you. You know, technically you're bothering me. You're interrupting my train of thought here, ma'am. Imagine being the captain of a boat and seeing Nerdy run that fast as you dress like that. Not gonna lie, I think I'd be terrified with my spear out. Oh, not very welcoming. Not so close. I don't want to catch what you've got. Thanks. A lot. So we're in Dagon Fell. We're gonna go south and follow the break at the right. Okay. South. I think I'm taking it too literally. I think I need to find the path out and then go south. Let's find a path and go south. This is not south enough. We're in the Sheogorod region, though. We're going directly west. You know, I was gonna come at this guy all confidently. And then he hit me. Oh, he's a Titan. Wow. Swim to Solstheim? That's a good question. Yeah, but I want to know who you are. Let's see. Balak Gramurug. This conversation has gone way too long. Any conversation with you is way too long. Okay. That wasn't nice. Hey, listen. Listen, though. Listen. Well, that's thoughtful, Elise. I'll take that into consideration. I'll just leave that there. Leave that there with you. Oh, more cliff races. Follow the break at the right. Okay. Burst through the door. Howdy there, everyone. Ryan Owicki, how's it going? I want to sit at the back of the classroom. Apparently, I have some ash disease. And nobody wants to go near me. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's just take care of this now. They're all blighted. Okay. So it's somewhere on this island. Somewhere. Spear skill increased to 66. That's nice. Come on, bring it on. Gotta level up. Come here. Come here. Can't reach you. I mean, it's just not fair if I can't reach you. I'll be right back. Fish? Okay, so I think technically it's actually... over here. Wait, where am I? Come here, Cliff Racer. I will destroy you and use you for parts. I need your tail to crush into a potion that I am meant to consume. Ew. Come on, come on. Ah! Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Okay. Cliff Racer didn't even acknowledge my existence. That's so strange. Ugh. Indeed, everything is going well. Had an intense on-site with a customer yesterday. We ended up finding a used recent bug to get into a lady's servers. Her husband... Oh no. Her husband died. She lost her passwords. Oh. I've thought about stuff like that. Like, how should I organize everything so that everything doesn't fall apart if something happens to me? Like, there has to be a centralized place for all of your information so that the spouse can find it. Orethi, ancestral tomb. There's a building. Why is there a building? No! What is that building? And how am I meant to get to it? Let's go over here. It feels like this was put here so people could not get to it. Is this even accessible? It does not seem that way. Ugh. I must use the shoes. Probably gonna find out it's nothing, but you know what? I want to know. It's literally nothing. There is no entrance to this building. What is its purpose? Okay. Well. It seemed unnecessary. Oh, I'm so slow. It's painful. I'm practically moving in slow motion. Something's gonna eat me in the water. Just because you can't see or find an entrance doesn't mean none exist. Honestly, I think it reminds me of the Dwemer ruins where you could enter something somewhere and then, you know, it could be underneath it. Okay, so we are just gonna take a brief moment. Oh, my personality is declining. That's not helpful at all. We're going to take some Visine. And put our boots back on. Cliff racer fly. Come on. Come. Don't ignore me. If there is a blight, it is the cliff racers. A blight on society. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't remember where we found Skullcrusher. Oh, we had to, didn't we have to like tell, we had to float a lot. Ashmalek. What's that? Sam Bunn, how's it going? How have you been? The Morag Tong. Glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. You had to go through a tomb to find the entrance to a Daedric. Excuse me. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's what we're doing. I just wanted to talk to you. That could have gone really poorly. Oh, we found vampires. Peace out. No, thank you. Are you serious? No thanks. No, that's okay. Okay. You recently finished Oblivion Remastered? Oh, nice. Oh, that must have been interesting. I think I want to go back to Oblivion Remastered for a spell just to do the main quest line because I just want to see what everything looks like. I did want to do comparisons and stuff, but I'd also been putting Morrowind on the back burner. So my personality is tanking. I think it's supposed to be over here. I will say its colors are genuinely way too brown. You mean like in remastered specifically? Morrowind is very brown as well. Whoa. Shara. What? Wait, what? It's not a town? I thought I was looking for a town. It's a door. Well, maybe that building did have something to do with it. This is Shara? Are you serious? Had it not magically appeared behind me, I wouldn't have seen it. Oh, goodness. That always throws me off. Whoa. You walked right past me. I figured you were just chilling. You're just like, hey, a visitor. A wooden door, wooden door. There's too many doors. Ooh, skulls. Whoa. Oh, oh. What are you? Oh, you're a dude. You're a Dremora. Uh-uh. I have your heart now. Good for you. Oh. You're in the way. You stuck? Ha! Well, that worked out well. Ooh, stuff. That's what we need right now. Stuff. Ooh, 2 gold, man. Moving up in the world, I see. Extravagance. Okay. It doesn't want me to take the extravagance. I don't need oh, it's not exquisite. Never mind. I only need the best. Ooh. I see a shadow. Okay, sir. Listen. Oh! Oh, there was no conversation to be had. I am over encumbered. My strength has taken a hit. Is ash considered a common disease? Okay, as great as that was... That was fast. My journal has been updated. The journal that is too heavy for me to carry at this point. Where's my restore strength? There we go. Silver Staff of War. It's a lot of damage. Juiced off feather ring? Yes, please. Shall be taking you. Blasphemous revenants. Oh, look. Darkest darkness. I got 99 potions, but restore strength day 1. Man, if coins took up carry weight, I'd be over encumbered. Why? Okay. We only have probes? Really? Okay. These are just probes. Oh. Haha. I got a whole 25 gold. Yeah, just add that to the pile. This guy was very happy in this place, wasn't he? Ooh. Ooh, where would Divine Intervention take us? From here.
You have much to learn.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Let's hear it. Can you ask your question?
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Ah, I had it muted. I'm so sorry. Ah, 1,000 gold though per writ. It's amazing. Thanks, Nelly. That was a good catch.
Welcome, friend.
So when I'm typing, it's one of the it's like a key binding. So if I type even on the internet page, it'll click it. Not. I gotta figure out a way to change that. Probably just do like shift or control or something like that, and then have the button. That way, when I'm typing, it doesn't automatically do that. It's not the best way to approach it. Okay, we're gonna take a brief break because I might have frozen my Deathclaw energy by now, and we will be right back. Alrighty. I may have frozen the Deathclaw energy a little too long. It almost bubbled over. This guy's just staring at me like, you're still here? Okay, so I'm sure the Morag Tong is gonna get crazy. I mean, we're mostly just, I feel like a lot of it at this point has just been looking for people. Maybe that's wrong to say. I really did like the ones in, I mean, Skyrim was kind of like that too. I really liked the ones in Oblivion. And I liked their base and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. Ooh. I just noticed I have a comfy sweatshirt next to me, and I am going to... Ooh, it's so fuzzy. When sweatshirts are still fuzzy inside. Oh, it's the best. It's nice. I just noticed that. You may eventually want to get a restore strength spell so you can't be caught without a potion. That is a good idea. It's still nice to see someone suffer in Morrowind. The vets already have the restore spells, stat buffs, EQ, custom weapons in order before anything. That's true. It could be dull to watch. Someone learning about bone walkers the hard way? That's entertaining. Ugh. What writs are open? I have a writ on Mathin Bemis and a writ on Brenosu Laris. Whoever had to come up with all these names, I hope they were paid well. They didn't do any of the designing or the writing or the coding. I just imagine one guy had to randomize a bunch of names. Okay, here we go. It's icy. But kind of icy in a way that's getting stuck. That's okay. It's fine. Let's see. Mathis and Brilnosu. Mathin. Excuse me, not Mathis. He may be found in the ancestral vaults in the Hlalu Canal Works. He's the head of a gang of outlaws who will defend him from the Morag Tong justice. Swiftness and accuracy to you. I wish the other names would disappear. It was taught on a day 3 bender while people jotted down his slurs for the first 72 hours. Now you just handled it. Oh, that's a good name. Let's write it down. He consorts with Daedra and outlaws. She is hiding at the Dunmer stronghold of Flormarin, which is on the coast west of Balmora, north of Flal Ode. I will mark this on your map. Go now. He marked something on my map. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh. Flormarin. You have to admit, that was really thoughtful.
My time is precious, so make it.
Isn't everybody's? Everybody's time is ooh. Did I just kill you guys? I dare say they used a randomizer with a few consonant and vowel patterns. It's the approach they took in Daggerfall. Yeah, I remember you'd look those up. You'd open up a new character in Knights of the Old Republic. And then you'd go to like a Star Wars name website and just click random a dozen times. And you're like, that's it. That's the one. Did you talk to the person next to the altar in the Morag Tong Guild? There's a Daedric voiced quest with a nice reward you can do early. There's a guy who offered me a quest prior to even me joining. I gotta get healed up. But that quest I never did. I haven't even looked at my leveling paper thingy. This is the first time I've looked at it. Okay. It was a Mafala quest?
What's this all about?
Greet you warmly, friend.
Ah, finally a place where people are nice to me. $9.20. 5, 6. Okay. Coasts west of Balmora. There it is, right there. Well, that was awfully nice. There's an easier way to do this. Haha. Oh, the music in the background. Kind of scared of what I'm hearing in the news as of yesterday. Current events don't normally go rent free in my head. The whole thing with Russia sending waves of drones to Poland? Wow. I didn't know about that. Oh, he didn't mark where she is on... Wait. Oh no, she is in the stronghold. Okay. No, but I think it's the first time we've seen NATO challenge hard. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. When you see things like stir up, you're like, well, usually it doesn't stay isolated. Here's the stairs to this place. Okay. Hlorman Keep.
You will die.
Well, it's good to pay attention. They don't do things for no reason. Things could kick up. But yeah, I don't really pay attention anymore. Figure if something comes to my doorstep, I'll deal with it. There's too many things happening too often. I think it's good to have access to the information, however. I can't get out of this stagger. Okay, we are wearing hearth belt. Ah! Well, there it went. Uh... What? Okay. Oh, I just started a new game. Well, you know. No, didn't... Wasn't trying to do that. I might have just lost my autosave doing that. Oh boy. Kinda don't want to do that over again. Are you serious? Oh, I don't really want to do this again, to be honest. Not really feeling it. I don't really want to do this. Oh boy. Okay. In all that traveling, how is there not an autosave? Sorry, I had to sit with that one for a minute. Used to longboard down massive hills near mountains here in Utah. You would get going 20, 30 miles an hour. Yeah, I've got my fair share of road rash. Oh, man. Gosh, people break femurs that way. Thankfully, I never got that hurt. But the wobble is bad. Because you have to have a good board. Keep your distance, Outlander. Okay, who cares? Where's the tattoo ink? This one's that good. I desire a sick war tattoo. Asphalt bling for your skin. It's got light colored tattoo. Dragonware is another one. Wait. Ever look into the company Skull Riders? They make good gear which doesn't shred when you slide across the pavement. I've heard of that. Dragonware is another one. Ooh, shrugs casually. I never really liked looking at that mole on my arm anyway. Okay. Israel Dowdy joined the Legion. Why did it double it?
Dowdy hath joined the Legion.
Whoa.
Don thy helmet, Legionnaire.
Whoa.
Exaggerated problem. Hath joined the Legion. Don thy helmet, Legionnaire. Goblin reactions have joined the Legion.
Sorry I didn't transfer it.
Helmet, Legionnaire.
We got gifted memberships?
Welch hath joined
Sheila!
Don thy helmet,
I'm sorry it's duplicating. Why is it doing that?
Pierce hath joined the Legion. Drew Pierce hath joined the Legion. Don thy helmet, Legionnaire. Jack Smith
There it is.
hath joined the Legion.
It voiced it out loud.
Old man who yells at clouds hath joined the
Haha.
Null hath joined the Legion. Chief Annie hath joined the Legion.
Dude, how many subs did you
Capital
gift?
800 hath joined the Legion.
Cassador. For Dad Nerdy in chat. Oh,
Matthew Moore hath joined the Legion.
Raven gifted memberships too. He's absolutely the sweetest. Mr. Anderson hath joined the Legion.
Joined the Legion.
Slinkerous Crumb.
Slinkerous Crumb hath joined the Legion.
I wish the voice would go directly, but I'm glad it's coming out here.
Nexus hath joined the Legion.
Dude. Phoenix!
Phoenix hath joined the Legion.
Go away.
Go Away hath joined the Legion.
Jeez, Sheila. I just noticed, I was like, how many did you do?
Hath joined the Legion.
Dude, Sheila just gifted 30 memberships. Holy and with guacamole. Hi, Sheila. Jeez. Jeez. Shout out Sheila. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Who enjoys Knights of the Old Republic? Because we're doing a dark side playthrough if you guys are interested. Dude. I don't even know what to do with that. Thank you.
What was I thinking? Hail!
Hail. Yeah, hail. Man, I remember like I could never get a membership. There was a couple times where I got gifted memberships. It was just like it was the coolest thing. It was such a good feeling. I was like, "Oh, I'm part of the group." I think that happened that I got gifted a sub on Twitch. And it was so fun to be part of just obviously on Twitch you could still watch, but it was like you could do all the fun stuff that they could do on Twitch. It was really nice. Thank you so much. I've been the both the recipient as the person who owns the channel, but I've also been the recipient as the viewer, and it's like such a cool thing. This is my 3rd membership to your channel. Not a complaint. Aww. Yeah, I realized that we did a couple streams and I was like, oh. I was like, I haven't seen Anderson. Go away. Go away, welcome. But I shall go now. I shall go away. I love your name, that's awesome. It's straight to the point. So you don't need to know anything else. Just move along. Carry on. Well, there's a lot of you guys right here. What is up with this? Is like a whole herd of them I'm destroying. No, go. Yeah, don't. I don't want to fight you. I don't like fighting these guys. Giant puppy dogs of Morrowind. I'm alone. Oh, Rhino Wiki. I didn't notice that until, yeah, it's 9/11 today. I didn't notice that until what was I doing? I think I was setting up stream, and I was like, oh, shoot. Because all my files, I mark them by date and then by name. Because then they all populate in an organized fashion. I was like, oh, shoot. Dude. Remember. We're going this way. Dude. Excited for next stream. As a matter of fact, I have to go through my screenshots of what we've done so far in our member stream. For those of you who don't know, the member stream is for games that don't... basically, if you mix up too many things on the channel, it just damages the channel quite a lot. Because you've got people who are like, I just want to see Elder Scrolls. And then you play something random and they're like, this isn't what I was looking for. So it kind of messes with things. What is this down here? Senananit. I'm sure that wasn't a typo. This can't be it. Oh, it is it. It's right up there. Oh, it hadn't populated yet. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say. I actually have not seen that, but I've seen clips of it. But the The 11th of September. In this case. I do remember very clearly, very vividly. That was a day. Talk about things feeling like they're at your front door. That was... You know, I came at this all wrong. Listen. Let's just back it up. Whoa! Jimmy Invictus! You were alive back then? Just alive enough to know what was going on. It was, yeah. It was, in my mind at the time, a very scary thing. Which, I mean, at any age it would be. But I was not at the age to know how to process something like that. For Raven! Oh, man. Oh. Can I just say something? And I think I've said this, and we've talked about this. We have such a cool community here that we keep up with each other. Invictus and Raven always checked on each other. They'd always go back and forth and like, hey, I didn't see you this day. Hey, I didn't see you this. Like, how are you doing? And like the fact that we have the type of community here where I don't know. I just like that we're keeping tabs on each other and everybody cares about everybody else. It's such a cool thing. And that's all you guys. I don't know what other way to say this, but I feel like I'm very blessed by that. Like, it's a really cool thing because it's such a fun place to just chill. And we love Raven so much, and we love Sheila, and it's such a cool thing to get to actually get to know Sheila now. Like that, I don't know, it's really cool. We're not just like, hey game, okay, anyways, life. Yeah, I should try connecting with humans at some point. There's always tomorrow. Hey, I feel that. I'm a very social creature, but I'm also a gamer. So sometimes it definitely turns into, I am very tired. I'd love to get to know that NPC over there. It's like, no, wait, humans. Community is a marvelous thing, isn't it? It is, isn't it? I can't say that. I can't say it well. I need to pronounce things better. Oh, it's just so cool. I was going back over some of my old streams because I'm like, I need to pull time out of my schedule and actually go back and do some of the Oblivion videos I wanted to do, and just listening to the stream to follow the story, because I'm like, I don't remember what happened. I need to follow the story so that I could piece the videos together. And just listening to our conversations, just as I'm going about my day, I'm like, oh man, like, I remember that guy. I wonder how he's doing. Or, oh yeah, like Invictus all the way back. We're like all talking. And I'm like, this is just so cool. It's so cool. And then remembering some inside jokes and stuff like that. It's just fun. It's just fun and wholesome and fantastic. So I just think that's the coolest thing. Because I remember when I first started this, Mr. Nerdy was like, hey, you know, like that, you know, you're just kind of out there. Like, you never know who you're going to come across. I'm like, yeah, that's true. And you know, you look at all the videos, you're like, how do I start this? How do I do this? And then they teach you things, and then they've got all the warnings. And I was like, oh, it's so scary. Where is my belt? Oh, my belt's on. My belt is always on. Why am I questioning where my belt is? So it's just funny because it's like, no, actually, everything's like fantastic. Have you had these problems? No, everything's like really great, actually. I don't know what to, like, it's really fun and it's really chill and everyone's like super cool. I saw an 18-year-old playing Hey Ya by Outkast. What a throwback to hear that song again. Oh man. Some songs mark an era. It's funny. And some of those songs are funny. There is a certain sound. I was listening to some video that was explaining how certain music took. Okay, that was rude. That was just unacceptable. And explaining how certain, like, oh, I should have done that actually. Excuse me. Let me try. Let me just try again. Your bones will be my dinner. Gotta get on a diet plan, sir. And how that music like impacted like the field, like the whole vibe, and then a generation, and then especially seeing generations go back to old styles, but kind of like in a slightly different way. It's so interesting. And then you're like, yeah, all the songs I listened to did sound the same. My parents were not wrong, and their parents were not wrong. It's just like this, how the way the style evolves is so cool. Ow, he just literally bopped me on the head. That was rude. Okay, can you not tell I've recovered from losing my save? I've recovered. I had a moment. I needed to sit in the quiet for a minute. I was so tempted to be like, okay, I'm just gonna be done. But then I'm gonna have to go back and do this anyway. Like, ah. And then I forgot to even switch the screen back to the game because I was just like, I just gotta get through this really fast. I think you gifted 10 bones, not subs. Wait a minute. Wait, let me, Invictus, let me check. I was actually just waiting on the, That's so weird. Yeah, there's no notification here. Let me check the... No, it says it here, though. Wait a minute. Hold up. I wonder if I can redo this. Did it pop up in chat? That's the weird thing. It didn't pop up in chat. That's weird. Cries in corner. No! Jimmy Invictus gifted 10 subs. YouTube, do the YouTube-y thing. Do what you're supposed to do. Okay. Okay, I hope Nully doesn't... Nully. I saw Nully's name pop up at the bottom, and I was going to say, I hope YouTube doesn't give you a problem, but my eyes looked at the screen, Nully's name popped up, and I was going to say, I hope Nully doesn't give you a problem. I'm sorry. My brain... If I'm in the middle of a thought and somebody starts talking, I immediately just use their words, and it makes for interesting sentences, because my brain just replaces everything. You can't rest while enemies are nearby. This is too easy. Blah. Yeah, I think the Deathclaw energy's kicking in too. Spiked club. Man, you were going brutal with it. Come on, girl. I'm sorry, you were saying? Man, what's up with the spiked clothes? Goodness. Yeah, it depends. If I walk into a bakery and they pelt me with fish, someone is getting hurt. What just happened? I find Victorian era music to be oddly soothing. I don't... Okay, so Nelly. The reason your name popped up is because you actually posted a comment, and my brain just decided to just mix everything up. Okay, I don't even like my generation's music, 2000s. I find 2010s and 90s much better. The funny thing is, I agree with you. My generation's music, I was like, this is pretty bad. Like it's catchy. It's got a vibe. It carries the memories of like, you know, you have friends and you do your things and you have all your emotions and hormones and you're like, those moments in life attach so much to the music around you. But there was an element where I was like, this music just isn't fantastic. And actually the rap music at my time too, I didn't like. I was like, I feel like this is not very good lyricism. Like I'm like the music that came right before that, the rhythm was very good. The rhyming schemes were very good, and then I had also really enjoyed doing poetry in school. So and learning different ways to mix different patterns of sound. So because I liked that so much, and the music that came right before that was so good, that when my generation's style took its form in that genre, I was like very disappointed. Because I'm like, I get it. This is a style. It's a temporary trend. And then people started coming out that brought back like I'm not saying it didn't take skill. The style still took skill, and it's a skill that I don't have. It's a skill I always thought I could have because, again, I really did enjoy poetry and I enjoyed rhythm and stuff like that. But it's just, I just remember being so disappointed. Or you'd have like a really good song, and I don't know if anybody else felt this way. Maybe I'm not. You're joking. You're joking. Oh, no, you did not. But like, I noticed that a lot of the music of my time, because of the style, there was a period of time where whenever you'd have a singer who'd have a feature on the song, the feature was always so cool. It was like, it just added a completely different sound, but a good rhythm, and you're like, it kept up the energy of the song. And then as time went on, it's like all of a sudden the features were always really bad. And then I would, not that the artists were bad, but like what I would do is I'd listen to the song and I'd love the song. Maybe it was rapping, maybe it was singing, and it was so good. And then the feature would always slow the song down, not necessarily rhythmically, but like with the actual words they were using, and the rhymes were not as good. And so I'd always like fast forward past the feature because I'm like, it's ruining the song, or it would be really annoying. That was the other thing. There was a lot of music. There's some music now, or like within the past like 5-10 years, where I'm listening to it and I cannot listen to the song. I told you guys this. Like, the reason why I don't like a lot of ASMR is I don't like humming. I don't like certain sounds. They kind of aggravate me in a way that seems unreasonable. So I'm like, I don't know if it's some type of problem that I have, because I know it's unreasonable mentally, like logically. So when I would listen to certain songs, you would see my hand like punch toward the radio so fast, because I'm like, I can't even listen to it. Like, I would completely cringe. Like I would have, like, I'd completely tense up because it was so annoying to me, which is not fair to the music. I know it's a me problem. It's just, certain things I could not handle. No, you die. I just gotta make sure they're actually aggro. That always throws me off when they're like not attacking you. Ooh, lock level 65. Well, now I want to know. Victorian fish scones for everyone with cheese on top. Okay, if they were savory like muffins or something, though, that could be kind of good. I don't like fish a lot. That's why I like sushi, because the fish is not as fishy when it's not cooked. It doesn't have that aggressive, intense like smell. Yeah. I like some of the Victorian music because I watched enough of those. Talk about an era where they had all those like Jane Austen movies, and that really got me into appreciating the music. That now I'm not saying it was that music in the movie came directly from the era, but man, it was definitely made me appreciate those styles of music. Biggie Smalls, MF Doom, and Slick Rick took rap to its highest. I heard, was it Slick Rick or there was another guy? It might have been Slick Rick. There was one song that I heard and I was like, now this is lyricism. Like, I was just so blown away by how, like, and I don't usually like songs that I've never heard before. I have to hear it enough times so that I could sing to it, and then I start to like it. So, but there's very few artists that the first time I hear the song, I like it. That's when I get like attached to it. And I'm like, I will listen to it till I can't stand it anymore. Only a couple thousand times. And I'll have it on repeat because it's just too good. Good sushi is a near religious experience. Oh man. I've had sashimi and it can't be cut too thick, but just keeping it simple. It's the most satisfying meal. Like afterwards, it's the meal that I always feel like you always feel like content after. That's a good feeling after you eat. You don't feel like you've eaten too much. You just feel like, oh, I have energy and my stomach is happy. Let's see. We would do this. What was it? Like spicy tuna roll? That one was bomb. The spicy tuna was good. Man, this hydrogen peroxide footage is going to be good. What? Slick Rick will tell a coherent story that you can follow from beginning to end. Yes, I think it was him. And the perfect cadence and pronunciation with every rhyme hitting perfectly. I've heard some good... Because when you tell a story, like an actual full story in a song, it could be really hard to rhyme. Like it can be hard to do both because you're trying to manipulate the words to work in the rhyme. But I've heard some good ones where they tell a story from beginning to end. And I think NF has some songs like that. One of them makes me cry because it's like it's a sad. It doesn't end well. But that is art. That's real art. Where it just rolls off the tongue in a way that it's like it's just right. I don't know. I know a lot of it's based on opinion. But there are certain singers that I'm just like, oh, I can't stand it. Holds out for soda, everyone. Hold out soda for everyone. Claire, I'm holding out for the soda. Yeah, I'm doing the peach, the peach death claw. I almost had a heart attack. I checked my stream and it showed the be right back screen. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I did not leave another screen on, did I? I didn't. It was like the stream was behind on the YouTube page. So I was like, fast forwarded it. I'm like, okay, we're good. So I need to unlock this thing or attempt it. I'm not going to be able to. Skeleton key will not work. 50 points won't work because it's a 65, right? It has to be above the number. I think they correlate. I'm learning. Add nude Nubia is specifically, that is a unlock spell. That was specifically made for the place that we had to use it. Come on. I can rest here. I'll be able to do it. Biggie Smalls will hit consonants to the percussion of the beat so perfectly while rattling off 1,000 words per minute. I enjoy some of his stuff. The sound of it. Yeah. And then you entered the next era of music and I was like, come on, give us something good. But it was so focused on the ooh. Oh. Can we save people in here? I think I already got him. Didn't I got him? Didn't I got him? Brilnoso. I thought I got him. Who is this guy? No, not that guy. There was a guy with a name that started with a B. Did I not get him? Okay, we just gotta keep going. I cannot believe I got that. It said sturdy wooden door. Oh, it still says that. That was like a regular door. Top level. Any IT gurus in chat? My laptop won't boot. I can't even boot into BIOS. What? MF Doom is avant-garde. His rhymes will be nonsensical most of the time, but the stuff that sticks really works. Dude, any IT people in here?
You don't deserve to learn. Now you're going to get it.
Now you're gonna get it. I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna destroy you. Steel staff, that's like a two-handed staff in Knights of the Republic 2, which you all guys are all gonna get to see. I'm so happy. Spear increased to 68. Oh, 68. That was more than I had realized we'd leveled it. You know, you gotta watch your words. You're mean. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy you. Ooh. These scrolls, I will say, look quite epic. Look at that thing. That looks intense. No. Look at that. It's glimmering. That's pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Can you see it receiving power if plugged in? Yo, I got you. I'm a tech professional. Are you serious? Yes! Oh, wait. We were just talking about techie stuff. Oh, my brain. Oh, we depend on technology so much and then it fails us. It's just the worst. Nordic fur greaves. Whoa! I don't need that, but I need it if I have a house one day. I like that bowl, so I'm taking it, guys. That's the kind of loot I'm looking for. Nice decorative dishes. Ooh. It's so funny how you just like, I know they do this in other Elder Scrolls games, but then all of a sudden you're like, it's a crate with some carrots in it. And a fancy ring. Wait. And moon sugar. Haha. Nobody's gonna talk to me after this, but that's okay. So bottom level, wait. This is the top. Oh. Haha. You've got blight disease. Oh, I don't want to attack. He's actually talking to me. Okay. Whatever trick this is, you'll taste my spells. Okay, these guys are not aggro, so I'm gonna leave them alone. The dome. Oh, a Khajiit. He's like, get away from me, you're sick. Oh, you freed me. Now I'm diseased. Thanks a lot. Book of the Daedra. Just the company logo, Asus. I do have an SSD in there, not a hard drive. Usually that's good. Phoenix! Phoenix, did you hear the news? You got a gifted sub from Sheila. Hi, Legionary Phoenix. Don thy helmet, Legionnaire. Try holding the shift key while restarting. Ooh. LOL Phoenix, as in like Woolsey Phoenix down. Is it in here? Ow. The Propylon Chamber. I don't even know what we're supposed to do in these, but I heard somebody talking about the Propylons, like they were supposed to do something to them, like fix them or something. I don't... Bone mold. I can carry that. Barely. Or I could take a greater soul gem. No, I didn't mean to take that. Okay. We need to make some cuts. We need to make some decisions. So if it's actually an issue with the BIOS or pre-boot actions and shows the splash screen, then you might need to pull and reset the coin cell battery on the main board to get it back to factory. Is it pronounced Phoenix? Whoa, I didn't think about that. When we got the gifted sub, it did say Phoenix. I've called you Phoenix the whole time, man. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me right now. Have I been pronouncing it wrong this whole time? I will be deeply ashamed, but I will correct myself. I don't want to give anything up. I need to start using my bow so that I can start getting rid of some of the heaviness. I want that. I'm over encumbered. We must go to the magic. Actually, I'm pretty sure this feather spell does not work for very long. Where is this dude? I didn't... No, I did go this way. Oh. Pff. Well, you know, I've noticed if you want to... Oh, it is equipped. That was rude. Listen, I was just excited about finding a cuirass, and now I can't carry it. Didn't we talk about getting a feather ring? Didn't we talk about getting exquisite as well? Is it exquisite's above extravagant, right? Oh, sorry, but the hydrogen peroxide was making me nervously laugh as I sat there and let it work. Oh, careful with hydrogen peroxide, man. Stuff is intense. I was from the era where you put hydrogen peroxide on everything, and then come to find out it can actually cause more damage to the tissue, so just be careful. Like, soap and water will do the same thing, I guess. Unless if you're using it for a specific thing, which is possible. I've got so many things. Standard potion of burden. I didn't drink it. The sheen was 3? Wow. I don't know, but you can check the enchanting power using a charged soul gem to go... Oh. Felsutilis. Ugh, I'm stuck. Whoa, on the stagger. Oh, she had 2. Oh, I thought that was like a door in the ground, like to a thing. Okay, must use more arrows. I was from the Mercurochrome generation. The burning is how you knew it was working. Oh dear. I heard that so many times. Like, this hurts! Yeah, that's how you know it's working. And then I learned to appreciate discomfort, which is helpful at limited times, but misleading at others. I mean, you can literally just enchant constant restore fatigue, health and magic on items if you want to break the game. Ooh. I mean, if I have extravagant stuff. Scroll of the Warrior's Blessing. Restore health, restore fatigue, and fortify attack. That is brutal. I want it. I'll never use it because I never look through my... Ooh, cloths. Do I get a kitchen dish rag for my redware bowl? I want all the redware stuff. It's kind of cute. Ay, there's so many of you guys. I'd recommend not delving into enchanting it. It'll probably ruin the experience. I've done a little bit of enchanting and there's... Ah, dang it! I picked up something I'm not supposed to. And I gotta find it. Wait a second. It might not be hard to find. Didn't I pick up some boots? What did I pick up? I picked up something. And now I'm over encumbered. Oh, netch leather. Whenever I see the netch leather, I think it's the boots at blinding speed. Yeah, there's a couple things. I'm trying to do it naturally because I know there's certain things that you guys have described as like when you're experienced, they're essential. But because I'm not experienced, I never would have thought of it. There's a couple things I would have thought of, like I would like a constant feather because that's just quality of life. Potion of Night Eye? I want to see what Night Eye looks like. Night Eye's gotta look cool. What is this? You've gained knowledge from this book. Your security skill is increased to 21. How is my security still so low? Wait. What? Did I just come out the other side? Oh, come on. Security was different in Morrowind. I don't know where this dude is. Oh. Well, there's somebody. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on. Nordic ringmail. Actually. What is up with the squeaky voices? Come on, coward. I'm going to kill you. Are we allowed to say that word on YouTube? Oh, I didn't eat that extra one. You can tell I'm really trying to clear out my inventory here. Security was invalidated by magic, yeah. I mean, in Oblivion at a certain point it feels that way, unless if you're focusing on one thing over another. Telvanni Bugmusk. The infamous. The oft spoken about. I've heard about it, heard tales. Now I have it. Speaking of enchanting. Okay, let's start with fixing my gear. These things you go floor by floor in circles until you get through the whole thing. Usually it's a sprawling area so it's easy enough to miss somebody. I missed a whole door, apparently. Commoner's clothing. Ridiculous. I would never. Okay, which means if I miss that door, Could have easily missed another one. Which is why having like very accurate maps is so helpful. At a certain point too, like I get very spin around and then I'm like, I don't even know where I've been and where I haven't been. Wait, we've already been to top level. The guy you refused to kiss is also a trainer. Oh. So I have to give him a smooch to get better security. Ugh. Totally worth it.
I will bathe in your blood.
Will you, though? It's kind of gross, right? I mean, it was a nice try. Slave key. I already let those guys go. How are they not already aggro? Am I now killing people that don't want to be... They're not hostile down here? Oh, bummer. I'll leave them alone if there are any more. If I didn't just destroy everybody. There's more of these guys? Well, how else would these guys have gone free, right? Right? It's okay, they're slavers. Scooms! Gotta get those scoomies. Saving? Oh no, it's not doing... No, 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 no! Oh no! Okay, 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 okay. There's a bit of a problem because now I've just gone through a bunch of doors and I don't know which ones I've gone through and which ones I have not. So, this is not going to be fun. Oh man, come on. Oh boy. All right. Why are you doing this to me? Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth doing that again. I feel like I'm not gonna find this guy in a reasonable amount of time. Unless if you guys think I was getting close, then I might keep going. But if I'm not even close, then it's not worth it. Wherever you're throwing your extra items, maybe try transferring them to containers. I thought containers reset. Who didn't pray to Todd the God Howard? I didn't. Just never have time. And nobody even responds to me. It's weird. Oh, look, it restored it. Wait, wait. I take it back. I take it back. Should we keep going? Should we keep going? It did restore it. Okay. Sewers. Oh, now we've found a different place. This looks cool. There's a title for this episode. Nerdy the Dirty... Nerdy and the Dirty Dirty Disc. Hey, it'll get some clicks. It'll get clicks. You know... Yes, keep going, Seta. Fine! I was gonna say, if it takes me back too far... It did do the restore thingy, so that was nice. I have to admit, there's a small part of me. There's just a tiny little part of me that's kind of happy that happened. Because it's just like, I'm like, ooh, you know, I really wanted the authentic experience and this is part of it. So it's kind of like when you see those little pop-ups that you wouldn't see otherwise, you're like, oh yeah, that's how it used to be. That's cool. But back in the day, nobody liked it either. Are you well, Sarah? No, stop calling me Sarah. I mean, if you want a title to help maximize views, I mean, I can always help. Hey, you know, I'm all for it. So one of the things that made me want to start doing this, especially for Oblivion, is watching ESO do this for Skyrim. And all of his clickbait video titles, he delivered on every time. It was like the era of the clickbait. And let me tell you, when you hit a video that like had clickbait, but you just couldn't, you're like, I just can't say no to this. But then it delivers. Oh, that is the coolest feeling ever. Now I'm playing Skyrim and I'm following him along with all these. Oh, great! I probably have to go in there. You're following along all the directions, and like you actually find the coolest sword in the whole wide world and all that stuff. You're like, are you serious? Are you actually serious? It's kind of hard to say no to. I was like, I always wanted to be that person, so I'm super. I have a tendency to go super low key with some of my. Oh, come on. With some of my titles, because I'm like, I never want it to say something that's not true. But then sometimes it's not as exciting as it could be. Oh. There should be an Xbox achievement for this happening, seriously. What does Seta mean? Like in the game? Because I've heard a lot of the Dunmer, I think, have said that. And I don't know what it means. Maybe it means beautiful. You know, let's just go with that. Never mind. I don't need to know what it means. That's what it means. Maybe it just means dude. Maybe that's all it means. Like, how's it going, dude? Levitate. I have too many levitate potions. Strength, of course. It's a term for, like, sir or madam. Oh, okay. I want it to mean beautiful. I'm joking. That's actually really cool. Because I knew it meant something. It's a Dunmer honorific, like Ryan said. That's really cool. I like that. Do we have a cure? I think it's a common disease. Wow. I had the sparkles. It didn't work. Okay. If you really like someone, you call them Enwa. Yeah, I've been called that a lot. But those people are always attacking me. Maybe it's that they're just saying, hey, I like you, but I must do this. That must be what it means. It must be blight. It is a rat. Okay. Come on! We are alive! The rats have blight, right? It's like elementary school. I like her. Let's pull her hair. Oh man, I think she's the love of my life. Throwing a rock works, right? I feel like that would express it in a much stronger way than I could do on my own. Like, words are great, but anybody can say words. But I could throw a rock pretty well. Like, really just hit her in the head with it. I think that'll get my point across. Works every time. I mean, now at least she remembers my name. I feel like I'm not gonna find him in the sewers. I feel like that would have been brought up. But hey, I don't know if there was anywhere else for me to go. Wait a minute, there's another one. Wait. Just... Excuse me. Don't bite me with those creepy little teeth. Come on. There we go. I think okay, so it says the magic clothes underwater make it look like you've got an air bubble around you until you suffocate. But yeah, it actually does look really cool. Can I cut the rope and go floating away? Probably not. There are people outside these things. Was one of them? I don't think so. Oh, this literally just took me in a circle. Okay. It might have been. There's so many names for these We've got Rits. We've got a Brilnosu Laris, which I thought I had killed because I got somebody and his name started with a B. And I thought that was gonna be it. And then I never got an alert for it, so... Bottom level. Yeah, maybe I should go back outside and take a look. I might as well free everyone first before... Okay, not miss any of that. Feel good about myself for a minute. While I search for a guy that I'm trying to murder. Okay, there's no one in here. What are we at? We're at the bottom level. Ooh. Fortify strength. Scroll of Savage Might? Yes! Seriously, it's gonna be these scrolls that are my undoing because I keep collecting them, but I don't use them. I need to, though. Wow, Nerdy, you're so kind to the farm tool. Oh my gosh. You know, it's like when a dog brushes past your leg and you talk to them like they're like one of your family. You're like, oh, excuse me, dear sir. You bump into the vacuum. You're like, oh, I am so sorry. I did not mean to bump into you. Okay, so I gotta go back up there. Sarah, polite and formal. Moth Sarah, polite and familiar. That's what that is. Oh, I like that. That's cool. Sergio, polite and deep respect. A king or house leader. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I think I've been around the whole circle. Top level, there it is. I'm one of those weirdos who says pardon me instead of excuse me. I feel like excuse me is so often used as a way to say, can you please move? Which is reason, that's what it means. But pardon me is almost like, I'm sorry, I have to get past you. So like you're saying, like excuse me is like telling someone to do something a lot of the times. But pardon me, I think can be nice because it can come off more as like, hey, I'm the problem, sorry about that. But like I gotta get past you. I think pardon me is polite. I have noticed though there's certain things I say like that, and I think I usually say excuse me, but then I say sorry and thank you. There are certain things that do really throw people off. Like I say I'm doing well instead of I'm doing really good today. I always say I'm doing well, and every once in a while I feel like someone looks at that funny. Wow, I missed her completely. I talked to her. I talked to this woman. I prefer the informal term used in the most casual settings. You would use if you didn't know them. Make way! Everybody move! What does thwit mean, Mr. Anderson? I'm sure it means informal friendly, right? Gotta work on my agility. I'm just gonna keep shooting this guy. Oh, he's already dead. Oh, you've gotta be joking. This is not ideal. Huh. Little levitate action? Huh? 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 This is like an archer's dream until I fall down. Or I'm shot down. No! No, I want to do that again. That was cool. I want to go up here. Let me leave? You're not leaving. I need your loot. Oh, come on. What are you doing, man? So you got a little injured and tried to run off. Well, that doesn't work for me. Oh! Oh! Oh, she can conjure a bow. Your journal has been updated. There we go. I cannot believe I talked to her. He has the footwork. Gotta give him that. Yeah, he's doing a little sidestep. Doing a little shimmy over there, but yeah, it didn't last that long, man. Frost damage. Nice. Nice. Wait. I mean, look at that face. Look at that face of shock and horror. Like, pardon me? I can't really avoid that looking funny. You can absolutely say pardon me sarcastically. Pardon me. So I'm a little bit, I'm sure this totally shocks you. I can be a little bit of an airhead sometimes, so I need people to be straightforward with me at times. So I've always appreciated people who are super polite, because I think some people assume, like for instance, something simple like I'm in someone's way. I've had people who just assume, you know you're in my way and you're being rude to me. I'm like, I had no idea. I'm not paying attention. Like, I'm just very out of it. So I really appreciate people being like uber super like polite. So that's why I always try to be like that. Because I'm just one of those people. Like, if I'm doing something, or like I'm the person that if you call my name, you're just like, hey, nerdy. And like, I'm on a mission to do something, I don't respond because I don't hear you. My brain does not hear it at all. It's so bad. So all friends come up to me and say, I was like, oh, I was trying to call you. You walked right past me. I'm like, I'm so sorry. So I do like it when people are like super chill and polite and just assume you don't know, because most likely with me, I don't. I have no idea. I'm being obnoxious, didn't even realize it. Just say pardon me as a question. If you're really trolling them. Pardon me? Yeah. Just say it as a question every time you come across people. I've been around unhinged people who say the crazy stuff, and they're very fun to be around. Ever watched The Fisher King? It's okay, most haven't. No, the guy says, forgive me, as a way to say, get off my back. Well, forgive me. That's when you say, well, excuse me. Something's gotta give here. And I'm gonna be honest, I do like this more than I like the heavy armor. I need to level my heavy armor So this has to come as a priority. This looks way cooler though. Oh man. I don't want to drop the dwarven, but I will tell you I don't like it particularly. It's all aesthetics with me. Just need the cuteness. Okay, this is what we'll do. How far can feather get us? And no, I am not talking about walking there. Just saying the amount it'll literally carry just enough. I don't know if you can fast travel over encumbered. You probably can, but just in case you can't. First recall, then drop stuff you can collect it later. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. This is where I take all my stuff anyway. Take all my weapons that I really like. I'm gonna go through them and decide which ones to sell, but as I've gotten really good stuff, I'm like, I'm just gonna keep it over here. I don't think this needs to be kept. The Daedric Tonto, however, I do want to keep that. So
Where's the money in that?
where's the money in that? Huh. I guess that doesn't need to be kept either. Dire Flame Blade? Let's compare. 5 to 32? Yeah, I could sell that. I'm not attached to it. I really don't enjoy the Dwemer. But then the only other heavy armor I have is steel. So maybe not. Nope, sorry. Nice. Okay, we did that. No wiki, that worked. And we can... So I think we only did one writ of 2.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Mathin Bemis, who may be found at the Hollow... Ugh. Searching... I am not enjoying searching through Vivek. And I know it's good for me because I'm starting to learn the city way better. And that was my biggest problem. I don't know this city well. But I don't like it. Okay, I'm fine. I was not supposed to go to Vivek. I was supposed to go... Oh, golly. Oh, my goodness. I was supposed to head straight... Let's just spend extra money for the sake of it. I just love the feeling of teleportation. Just makes me feel like I'm on a roller coaster. So I'm doing this for no reason. There was this 5'1" dude at my last job who absolutely had no filter. He would call out 6'6" guys for doing the job wrong. I always had respect for him, but he was a pain to be around, of course. Still got that black disease. I do. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna divine in a second. Man, I forgot about that. I think I like people who can push... You can tell when somebody is malicious or not. And when people push buttons, they're like... But they're really friendly and they're really good at gauging if you're really into it or not. I appreciate that. I don't appreciate... when people don't respect a boundary or they make things uncomfortable or put everybody in an awkward position. I'm not a big fan of that. Because when someone makes a situation awkward for everyone, then everyone's like, I don't know.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
It takes a lot of skill to be tactful and funny and still be, I don't want to say likable, but be comfortable to be around, I think. It takes a lot of skill. Morwind's quests are great for helping you familiarize yourself with locations. The Almsylvi Temple is also good if you want to understand the Dunmer. Tact? What is that? There are also people, and I don't mean this in a mean way, there are also people who are hard to be around, but it gives you opportunities to be like the nice person or the, this sounds so bad, or to be like the chill person because they're not chill. So you have an opportunity to be the peacemaker, which is kind of like, you know, kind of an easy alley-oop to take. But then you feel bad for that person because at a certain point you're like, dude, this is how you're like in your whole life, huh? Like, Mr. Nerdy has had the craziest people he's been around, but my thought is always, okay, this person is awful, clearly, and they have personal things, issues that they're just kind of taking out on everyone. But can you imagine what their home life must be like? Like, that person's married, or that person's this, and they're taking that type of behavior that they're happy with displaying in public. They're not a different person at home. They might act differently with different people, but they're still that same person that's capable of behaving that way. I'm like, that can't be great. That's got to be a rough situation. I don't know. I partly feel bad for those people because I think a lot of it, you start to realize that people who are a certain way, they don't fully get it. They think it's the right way of dealing with things or the best way, or like, I'm just speaking my mind, I'm just being honest. And you're like, okay, well, good for you. I hope that works well in your life. And then when relationships don't work well, they're like, well, it's just because that person is terrible and that person's terrible. It's like, maybe it's the common denominator in this situation. Ugh. But people don't even see it. So then they don't have very fulfilling relationships and they just blame the world for sucking, or they blame a generation, or they blame this or blame that. It's like, nah, you're the constant, man. I've always been irked by people who can't read the room and see when they're running over the conversation consistently. I try to be better at that. Because if I'm having a good time, I can get hyper. I can get like excited and enjoy conversations. But just again, it's like tact. Like the ability to read something and see what the other people need in that. Like, you never want to be that person. You're like, why don't just people accept me the way I am? But then when you see somebody who's also not like that, you're like, why can't they just be better? It's like, if we're all like that, it'd be pretty chill. Ow. That's why it's cool when you're in a group of people like that. And also when you're in a group of people who's not like tiptoeing around each other, but can haze each other, but because you're all friendly and respectful, hazing can actually be really fun. It just has to, you have to have the right person doing it, and it has to be the right, I don't know, right situation. It just could be hard to figure that out. That is the wrong one. Spec Ops the line, wait. It takes a strong man to deny what's in front of him, and when he can't handle the truth, he makes up his own. Gonna let the dust settle on that.
Most tourists I've met are like that.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You're so, oh,
If I can
sorry.
give any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
And sadly, those people are also not teachable a lot of the time. So they think you hate them and they think it's your fault. But you're like, I don't hate you, man. I'm just trying to help you. Like, you might want to try doing this. And they're like, what? Freak out if they're ever told anything they don't want to hear. It's like, this isn't like helping you, man. Wait. I know this one. Where's the Mages Guild? I am not going to find the Mages Guild. Oh, no. Man. What was it, our last stream that someone was like, yeah, I had Morrowind like crash on me all the time. It's so good to see that that's not happening on the new system. Well, I think that's our line. I think it's crashed. So I'm just going to gently scoot this on over. Oh, boy. I've always been the one to thumb my nose at social conventions intentionally just to make people awkward if they allow themselves to be that. I think if you allow people to loosen up, but in a friendly way, Like, I think there's a good way to do it where people, because I've been around people who are the nicest, like, you can tell they're pure intentioned, but they will push you. And it's in like a helpful way. Like, come on, loosen up. Like, I do appreciate the ability for someone to do that. You know, I think that could be a good thing. I regularly call my buddy racist whenever he brings up my very ginger nature. It's been a long running back and forth joke. Yeah, those things can be so like chill and like, you know, maybe clean your disc next time, nerdy. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna try to go find my digital file and take a microfiber cloth to it. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I think it'd be so cool to have an actual disc. Literally, look at this. Look at this. It's stuck. Ah. So sad. And Jimmy Invictus, your gifting was stuck too. I'm so sorry. Did I hear Spec Ops the line? This game is so awesome. He will I pray to Todd Howard before playing next time, maybe. I will. He will bless with divine excess RAM. And no glitches. Maybe that's why there's glitches in the game. He's like, you'll get the glitches. Unless you start talking to me more. Trust in me. And I will protect you from... definitely not all of them, but maybe a couple of the glitches. You have to have faith in me first, though. So he's setting us up to need him more. This is a frightening relationship. Wow, that's so sad. Okay, I'm just gonna stick this on my screen so I can read better. It's, yeah, the poor game. Yeah, it's completely stuck. Aw, man. I will go take out a chicken in Skyrim to bless your next stream. Go sacrifice it. Bring blessings and warm travels to our next stream. I have discs for PC, but if I get a new PC, I'll probably have to buy an external DVD-ROM drive since they think physical media is passé. I actually have to get an external disk drive. Like, for all the money I spent on a computer, I can't download anything, which is kind of funny because, yeah, mostly disk drives are kind of, like, using the discs is somewhat outdated. But because people are using digital stuff, they're still downloading physical media. So to have a disk drive so that you could download the information on all your digital stuff, like, you would think that people would still need that. Because maybe most people have already made that transition, but like I will get DVDs for stuff, or not DVDs, like CDs or stuff like that. I'll end up with them and I'm like, this is great. I could download it on my phone now. No, I can't. I don't have any disk drives in my life at all. Because our laptop we had was like one of those like really thin ones. The like, it's not super thin, but it's like one of those travel ones. It's meant to be like, obviously they're all portable, but you know, it doesn't have a disk drive. So the good news is Bethesda can't edit the physical copies you own. That is fair, but the physical copies don't do anything anymore if you don't have an old system. I think the physical copy is like on the newer systems is like a key that opens the door to the digital copy, the digital access of the game on the newer consoles. So I think it does. I think they do still edit them, because I've had that where like I'll put my disc in, but it has content that it never had on it because it literally just opens access to the digital product because you didn't buy it digitally, you bought it physically, but they will let you have access to it. So on newer systems, at least, but you said you're using them on the PC, so I think that is different too. If you want to download it so you don't wear the disc down, I make copies of Dreamcast games so the originals are not at risk. That's cool. Dude, that's a mission. That's like a calling of like let's put down all this really classic media. That's a really good idea. I would enter areas after 100 hours of playing and things would be below 1 frame per second. Oh, I remember that. Remember frame drops? Playing the old games on the new system we really haven't dealt with that. But when I go back and play other games, like you get some of that But we really haven't had that, just coincidentally. New system, old games. Most of the time, except for clearly right now, it works really well. Yeah, the games as a service model is a plague. Yeah, I do appreciate the them not dropping like support of certain games, especially as they glitch, especially if they're like online. But I don't appreciate that it kind of turns into this thing where either they want you to keep spending money or they can I don't like it when it's dependent on the service, because at a certain point, as soon as they drop it, nobody can play. So I bought a game. I bought, what was it, Battlefront 1, the newer one. I bought a DLC for it. And I think I got Xbox Live, which I never pay for. But I got Xbox Live or Gold or whatever it's called, so that I could play online on levels I had never played before. But there was nobody in the server, and they don't have bots or anything in it. So I paid money for something, and keep in mind, I don't know if it was $5, $10. To me, that's like a lot. Like I dropped that on one piece of one game because it was like, wow, they added all this content. I would love to see this content. But there was no one online to play it. And because they didn't have a single player mode or a bot mode or anything like that, now you can't play. It's like, okay, why would you sell this then if there's no support for it? And they didn't, there was no alert, there was no, are you sure? There was nothing. It was just, oh, give us your money, okay, bye. That was the one time I think it really made me mad, because I'm like, hey, I went out of my way to like set aside something so that I could have this and appreciate it. It's not that old of a game, and you can't even access it. So the online only model has to have qualifiers to it if they're going to be doing it. And how hard would it really be to just create a single player mode and do waves? Do waves with droids. Is that hard? I mean, I'm not in development, but I can't imagine it would be that hard to just open access. I'll check it again, actually. I'd be happy to check it again. But just open access so people could just enjoy it. Is it really that hard to just open it up to co-op mode so that Mr. Nerdy and I can appreciate a new planet in a world we love? I'm just so mad. Can't think of one I've tried that didn't work. The Dreamcast games. Dreamcast has 1.1 gig discs natively. I did something similar, transferred old VHS to digital, like Star Wars before the Greedo shooting first incident. Oh, we all know Han shot first, come on. We know. Don't try to rewrite history. And Return of the Jedi without Hayden Christensen. Shenmue, though, Skies of Arcade, Grandia 2, all of those max out at least one disc. Oh, interesting. I just wish I could emulate PlayStation 1 and not get a bunch of crappy random games, but like actually get the ones that I played. But a lot of the games at the time, because there were just not many games that existed, a lot of the games are like, they're like obscure games, or they'll have, like, for instance, Medal of Honor. The first one was just called Medal of Honor. It wasn't called anything else. And I had a million people tell me, oh, that doesn't exist. It's not Rising Sun. It's not this. It's not that. I'm like, no, it was just Medal of Honor. No. They always have secondary names. No, they don't. The sequels had secondary names. The first one, where you're fighting the Nazis, is just called Medal of Honor. Just straight. And I finally found it because someone did there's like some nostalgic YouTube channel that plays through those types of games. No commentary, just plays through the game so you could see it. I'm like, oh man, it exists. I'm not crazy. It was like PlayStation 1 or something. Or it was one of those systems. And then a lot of them, like, we had a snowboarding game, super nostalgic. There's a bunch of snowboarding games I could find with different names to them. But I don't know what it's called because it's just some random snowboarding game. And like, what I would do to get my hands on that game again. Ugh. I played through Rising Sun when I was small. Great game. It is a great game. I haven't played through the whole thing. I'd only ever played through the first one. First one had some hard bits to it because you're undercover. The undercover mission is the one I always remember because that one was hard. I played that one over again too many times. But like to play that game over again, oh man. If I had the gear and the access and the money to get my hands on a lot of those games, I did find a couple of them like secondhand, but they were like crazy expensive. Like if I can barely get a DLC for something, I'm like, I'm not buying one disc that I can't even play. And I was trying to track down systems. Supposedly there was a PlayStation system or what was it? Was it PlayStation or Nintendo? Where they sold, I think it was a third party too. They sold the system and it looked like the original system, but I don't think it had a disk drive. It had, I think it was an emulator. And I'm like, I don't know how that stuff works. I wouldn't know how to get my access to the games. So, but it was such a cool idea. Like they should let third parties do that. It should be like music and books and stuff like at a certain point it becomes public domain. And just let people like revive their nostalgia. Like, is that harming anybody? I think it'd be good to encourage that. That'd be awesome. And again, I don't know how it works, but I mean, if you let people just have their passion projects and do it for free, then you have these things out there in the world, and then you can pay them probably far less than what you're going to make off of it to put it onto new systems, make it accessible on new systems. I'm sure that's insanely more complicated than it sounds. But like it could be beneficial on both sides, I would think. In a perfect world, nerdy. Why can't the world just be perfect? That would be so cool. Yeah, I mean, I would save up my pennies if I knew that they were gonna have a PlayStation 1. They had two PS1s. They had the round one and the square one. I don't remember which one we had. I think we had the round. But they did play some different games, I think. There was two of them. I don't know if the first one was called Original, but there was like PS1 and PS1 something or something like that. But lawyers get bread for making sure this doesn't happen. How about stop paying lawyers and let people do the work for free and then pay them less than the lawyers? And then you have something you can sell to people that they would buy. You know, like the people in society who actually have jobs and money. Those are the games they played when they were kids. Like, it's so dumb. And a lot of people are getting so impatient. Like people who are now in the like generation who's becoming parents, they're so, not all of them, but there is a subsect of people who are so sick of the stuff that is like available for their kids. And like I've seen a lot of the stuff like the iPad kids and like all that stuff. There's a lot of parents who would drop money for their kids to be able to play classic games like that. That's why Nintendo does so well. Is like, oh, my kid's playing a calm game where they're just scrolling or they're just doing math in the game because it required your brain. There's a ton of people who'd be happy to spend their money on that. You're willing to spend $1,000 or so on an iPad or whatever. You think you're not going to have a insane amount of people willing to spend, $10, $20 to have like their childhood back? Come on. I was in my 20s in the 90s and early 2000s. I have a CD case with all the games I collected. Unnecessary now, but sometimes they change things with remasters. That's true. I got Mr. Nerdy a classic game, and it was the same. It looked amazing, but the mechanics of the controller were actually slightly different. It kind of killed it for him because he was like, it didn't feel in the hand the same way, and he was just a little bummed. He wouldn't have minded the resolution getting improved and upscaled. It was just the hand feel of it. He was like, man, it's just not the same thing, and it's already a hard game. It was a bummer. There were two models, the OG and the small PS1. Yeah! I don't remember which one we had, or we had one that broke and we got the other one. I don't remember what happened. They both play the same games. I thought for sure they had slightly different ones. That was a big problem with some of I know PlayStation 2 or one of them, PlayStation 3 or one of those that we had because we never had a PlayStation 2. But it was like one could play more games than the other one, and it dropped off a couple games. I was like, ugh, you have to get the right one. Oh, hi, Anderson. I didn't ignore you. Off day. No problem, Sheila. Thanks again for the membership. Ah, you're welcome. Yeah, we've got a lot of members now. That's so cool. Thank you so much again. I have a generic console with 3 ports. It will accept Sega, SNES, and NES cartridges. What? You can get hundreds of games loaded onto one cartridge these days. See, that's what we need. But like for PlayStation, I do not like PlayStation. They make so many aspects about them pointlessly hard. I hate the controllers. I hate the batteries you have to get for the controllers. They don't last long. You have to buy these little square special ones, unscrew the whole thing. I'm sorry. AA all the way. Never. Like, that is so easy. It's so cheap. But I had to buy specialty batteries, and I had to put foam into the controller just so that it would work. It just... They did things that... It almost makes me think of Apple sometimes. They do things to make sure you cannot fix your stuff. But then they stop making the stuff so you can replace it. And it's like, I can't just drop $60, $70 every time something stops working. Like for 2 games. No, there's a serial port and an analog out jacks removed from the PS1, thus saving space. Oh, okay. Okay. They're exactly the same in terms of functionality. Okay. I don't know which one I was looking at, though. I must have... I know that... maybe it was the PS3 that had that problem. Because we had somebody gift us a PS3. But it was a different model than the one I'd had before, and I know there were differences. I don't remember what it was. Okay. So PlayStation 1... Wait. Can PS1... Because I'm wondering where I got that information from. I know it was from something I was researching in terms of, like, nostalgia games. Okay, so it does say it can run the same games. Okay. Oh, PS1 may have compatibility issues with PS2 games, you would think. So, oh, maybe that was the difference. That the PS1 Slim could play some PS2 games, but the PS1 original couldn't? Is that what it's saying? Is there any reason to play PS1 on original hardware? Yes, nostalgia. And also, I don't know how to make an emulator. I just recently got into retro collecting. No, you know what? Now I'm on Reddit. This is like a whole thing. Oh, they're asking if there's a reason to play PS1 games on original hardware instead of later generations backwards compatible, because PlayStation decided to make backwards compatible games streamed, and you have to have the internet, and you'll have loading issues. Xbox didn't do that. They just let you download it. Which is it's just insane. But PlayStation 1 treats it like Netflix. And it makes me so mad. I have opinions. I have thoughts. I got a Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, which can play basically everything up to the PS1. I've got whole libraries of different consoles loaded up. How do you do that? Okay, Retroid. The nostalgia is strong. It's a power not oft resisted. Okay, 3 Plus. The Pocket 3 Plus. I'm curious. Whoa! How do you download games? How do you find games? How do you access games? Can you access Looney Tunes Racer? What is this? It's at Best Buy? This is just a thing you can just get? How do you do this? How do you upload this stuff? Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I would totally get this. Tiny screen to play that game on, but it'd be fine. Final revision, they removed backwards compatibility altogether. Wait, what? The second revision of the PS3 can play some PS2 games, though through emulation, it's not done well. Maybe that's what it was. Because, yeah, somebody gave us a newer PlayStation 3. Yeah. The original PlayStation 3, which had some of its own issues, as consoles always do. You can't... It's very hard to get the original PlayStation 3. So wait. Retro handheld game. Okay, so my problem is a lot of times when I look up these retro games, they come with a lot of knockoff games. They don't come with... Like, it doesn't specifically run what you're trying to run on it. So I'd be curious how you even get it. Oh, translucent purple. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, the translucent purple is cool. Because all the cool kids had that. But, like, the classic Windows, PlayStation, like, off-white. That's so classic. What can it play, though? It's an OLED screen? Oh, I'm almost sold. Is this a knockoff one? Retroid Pocket Classic Retro Handheld. With 112 gigabyte, 5,000 milliamp battery, Android 14, Wi-Fi 5 classic games console. So how do you get games on it? Okay, do me a favor. You don't have to explain the whole thing. But, like, just point me in the right direction. The thing is called Google dorking. It lets you search for things people store on their websites. I got whole libraries from the internet. I'll drop some resources in Discord if you would like the help. Dude, seriously, because, like, this is the thing. I don't even know how to start with this stuff, and I don't know what I'm looking for. So I might look up something, and it's like, this is how you download this on this. But first you have to have this, and first you have to have that. It's like, oh no, you don't need any of that. You could do it a different way. I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. The original PlayStation is the only one I own. Focused on PC from the late 90s. Still like having it for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. There are many lag-based concerns with many retro consoles. You should do lots of research on native input lag of the device before purchasing. I don't know what that means, but I will look it up. It's Android, so it can emulate anything Android can. That's what I love about Android. Android can do so much. Okay, there's ROM Megathread on Reddit and Vim's Lair. Okay. So, native input lag. Like, I'm not in this world at all, so I have no idea. And then how do you even access the games? Oh, you said you go on websites and download them? You just, like, look them up, I guess? It means when you press a button, it can take 100 milliseconds for the action to happen as opposed to 32. Oh. As it should be. It should be 32 milliseconds. So you have to get just a better one, I'm assuming. I don't understand. I feel like stuff like that, like, why sell it? Because you would think that it's, like, considered broken at that point. Like, it's not working. Okay. Had to quit the Xbox because it's not responding at all. The whole game crashed. Must be the disc. 16 milliseconds for TV, 16 for the console itself. Oh. Interesting. So you just have to download them from people's websites and hope you don't get a virus. Anytime I hear download from the internet, I'm like, uh-oh. I remember the days when you couldn't just click on a link. All of a sudden your computer's shutting down and you don't know what to do. It's a good resource. Dropped a good resource for N64 games. Ooh. Do you have a resource for PlayStation 1 games? Yes, I am a sucker for nostalgia. Total sucker. Okay, so it looks like we did lose some stuff. I just opened the game and we did lose some content, so that's a bummer. But that's okay. We did lose some time though. Took us back to the skooma. Yeah, I watch one channel where the guy just plays and reviews old DOS games from the 80s and 90s. Total nostalgia bait. Oh man, I saved a file, a playlist on YouTube of people playing the games that I was talking about because they're so random. I was able to get one really nostalgic game off of PlayStation because like Pixar was such a big thing a while back, and there were some Pixar games that we had played that were so good in my mind because it was like the only games we had. I liked them, and you're able to buy some of them on the new PlayStation, but few and far between. There was like it was two. There was like a Monsters Inc. one, and there was a Toy Story one. Those were cool, not gonna lie. Really hard to play. Mister is your lowest lag solution, but it's very technical and expensive. Oh, money and knowledge, the two things I don't have. Well, you know, maybe one day. The thing is, if you know it exists too, just knowing it exists or understanding how it works, you're hoping at least that you don't miss the window where it exists. And you're hoping that it just gets better over time and then eventually you can invest in something like that. Can you imagine instead of playing some dumb mobile game, you could just sit back and like play that like your childhood game? Oh man, I would totally get that thing, that Retroid game. But is that one the one that has too much lag? The Retroid features immersive AMOLED display, Android 14 flexibility, Google Play Store to download and update new apps. Hey dude, does that mean you can play KOTOR on a little tiny thing? I do like it with touch though, but you can have a little controller. You have Bluetooth? That's cool. Generous 128 gigabyte internal storage, no preloaded games. Come on. 60 frames a second. It doesn't say lag though. I've been looking for years for some of the old tabletop games I played as a kid. It's a challenge when it was 40 plus years ago and I can't remember the name. Hey, so I have a game. That would be insane if somebody knew what it was. It's an obscure random handheld game. It is not a video game. It's almost like, think of the old Tetris, but it didn't have a screen. It was like a Bop It type of a game. Like, you know, where you press buttons and interact with it. It looked like a dark gray, kind of sparkly pyramid, and it had stairs on it. Those were the buttons. So the bottom was red. I think it was red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Yes. And then it would go do-do-do-do. And then the first one is like level 1. and you just you try to use. So level 1, you would use the clues to figure out what the puzzle was. Level 1 was just going up, so you'd click in, it would go boop, 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 and then do. Level 1 complete. And it just turned into a more and more complex puzzle, and you would try to do them in order, and they'd light up when you'd hit them. Boop, 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 boop. And then you would go like, I think the second level was you go down. So you start from the top and you go down. And then the third level was alternating like red, blue, orange, green, and then you would alternate from top, bottom until you get to the middle. And I looked it up. I went on the internet, scoured it. I went through AI and scoured it, and it could not find it. And I have no idea what the puzzle game was called. I went to a store and it had a bunch of it had the Rubik's Cube and the yo-yo, and it had like a wall of just like puzzle games. And so I was looking at all of them and I could not find it. Yeah, Tiger Electronic. That was the one thing the internet did push me to, was Tiger Electronic. So, but it's such a random, again, it's probably just something that I probably just ended up with some random offshoot game that wasn't like super, because I've been surprised how many things I've had that it's like, well, I had it because it was popular. I had it because all like that's just what was at the stores and that's what people bought for kids or whatever. But this game in particular, I cannot track it down for the life of me. I've used AI, I've qualified it, I've given it the color schemes, and I know exactly what the sounds like in my head. It's like an electronic boop boop sound. And then each time you press a button, it would make that sound. The bottom red step had the lowest tone, up to the top step that had the highest tone. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Okay, yeah. So blue is the top one. And then it would go do-do-do-do-do. And then the lights would go from bottom to top. Like they would all flash to show you'd passed that level. So cool. Oh, man, it drove me nuts because I would sit there trying to figure out some of as before I could use the internet to just be like, how do you pass level 17? And then they had, I think, they might have had a memory one mode where you could it would do the pattern and then you would copy it, but then it would get faster and then it would do longer patterns and you'd have to copy it. It was a cool game. Make sure to research it. Is all I ask. It's a huge pain. The Retroid. The Retroid Pocket 5 doesn't have any real issues with older games. Can do some PS2 games with decent frames. You can do old PC games on them too, with WinLater, which emulates old Windows. Just make sure to research it. That's all I ask. So long as the only thing I'd probably be willing to drop money on is something that could play PS1 games. Because a lot of the games that I'm nostalgic over are really just the Xbox games, a lot of which I could just download on my new Xbox. Because Xbox likes their players most of the time. At least their nostalgic ones. But PlayStation, man, is a pain. And they have such a sparse selection, and you have to stream them. It's just... They don't have any of the good ones. It makes me sad, because I looked up some ones where I'm like, this should be backwards compatible. Like... These are good. There's a couple games that I played that were really obscure, but some of the main ones, I'm like, I don't see why they don't have it. Just buy a Raspberry Pi and some USB controllers. See, I don't know. I know somebody who bought a Raspberry Pi, and I was asking them about it. I'm like, how are you supposed to use this thing? And I don't know anything about what that is. Like, you set it down. It's like a box, and you set it down on your desk, and then what? Like, I don't even know. Now, probably what it'll come down to, like a lot of things, is you research it, copy and paste some stuff, hopefully in the right order and get it to work. But I don't know I don't even know what you do with a Raspberry Pi once you have one. And then how do you get it to do one thing as opposed to another? The most I know is that when I get a new memory card, I have to reformat it so that I can, to a specific thing. There's FAT and then NS something, and you have to reformat it so that it'll go on the Xbox and that's all I know. You put it together like Lego and flash the software on an SD card. Put the ROMs in the right place and there you go. Oh, my brain, I don't know what that means. So it would probably just come down to researching it then. Maybe I'll ask, because the person I was talking to is close to my age, and they liked the same games, you know, same era. So I think they were trying to use it specifically for emulation. So maybe I should ask them if they were able to get some of those classic games and how they got it to work. Because if I had somebody to just show me, then it'd be like, fine. There's a huge community for it, I bet. I like this Retroid, though, that it looks so cool. And there's some games that just wouldn't work on such a small screen, just for my old eyes. My young old eyes. But honestly, like... I mean, technically, the resolution on a tiny screen would be better. Ooh, this one's a widescreen. See, that would work. That would work. Oh, man, to have something like this... I could just play it anywhere. Could throw it in my purse. Play it in the car. Are you serious? Well, not while I'm driving. Mr. Nerdy, I'm gonna be passenger princess while I play Looney Tunes Racer. This would be really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. It's a little more expensive, but it's not like out of this world expensive. It's not like console expensive. At least. 16-bit. I don't know what the difference between the bits are. And this only says Android 13. Why did the Pocket 3 say Android 14 and the Pocket 5 said Android 13? Oh, probably because it was the 3 Plus? Maybe they updated it? I don't know. Dude, I'm sorry. I haven't gotten to sit and play a good game in a while. So like I said, I'm playing kind of a crappy mobile game right now. Just so that between responsibilities I can like get a little dopamine or something, and it's just not like if I could do a bunch of stuff, clean a bunch of stuff, and then sit down and play like one race or like 3, that'd be so cool. You can plug it into a display on anything and play on anything, then connect an Xbox controller so it feels like a console. We're talking about the Raspberry Pi, right? Yeah, the Retroid will have lots of lag. I guarantee it. Ah, that's a bummer. Maybe if I wait just like another couple decades, it'll be like perfect. Oh, the Retroid Pocket. I feel like it's an easier place for like your average person like me to start. Something like a Retroid. Especially because you could stick it in your pocket and just like go about your day. Like that's really cool. But like the Retroid 5, like whatever the newest Samsung. Why does it say Samsung? Whatever the newest one is, I wonder if it's better. Still don't know what 16-bit means, but you know, whatever. Finance options. No, I'm not getting into debt for a game. No, thank you. Give us your money no matter what it takes. Huh. Yeah, I'll look into it because now I'm getting a little hyped about it. Maybe a Raspberry Pi is a better long-term thing though. If I can learn enough about it. But I'm assuming it requires you, it's like a mini hard drive, right? It would require you to sit somewhere and actually have the stuff. But then using a controller is great. The one thing I noticed is with some Steam games, and I don't know if this would be the same with emulated games, the controllers that had, like the buttons that had multifunctions in games like OG Battlefront don't have multifunctions or where you can click both buttons in like Steam, like in those types of like, if you're not playing it on console, you're kind of nerfed and you're not able to play it normally, which is very difficult. 16-bit refers to a generation of gaming marketed by the SNES and Genesis mainly. Oh, interesting. I think kind of like the EGA VGA split in time. Paint scheme is likely reminiscent of that style. A technological leap that happened in time. Division between... Wait. The older one works great. The newer one is way more powerful. In reality, it refers to the division between NES and SNES. Huh. I don't know, man. If I knew for a fact I could get access to, like, a certain handful of games, I would 100% do it. And, of course, if I could play a couple ones, like, Knights or something on it, that'd be cool, too. Oh, man. Okay, so I have a lot of homework to do. A lot of research on this. Because now I'm getting a little hyped. But I'm glad I could play games like Morrowind and Knights of the Old Republic on the new game system. It's been really great. Aside from the crashes, which very much surprised me today, I probably just need to reboot my console and clean my digital copy of Morrowind to make sure there's no scratches on it. But yeah, a pocket flip. That's cool. That's awesome. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a good one. We got to shout everyone out right now. We got to do the roll call because I didn't forget. Although I'm sure I could have. Okay, let's see. We had David Reeker Jr. was first in chat. I'm doing this backwards. Brycicle, I hope your streams continue to go well. I got to check them out. Mr. Anderson, Nully, Stan LT, Periapsis rated on Twitch. I'm sorry, Twitch, if you had any connection problems. I had them on my end, and I'm very, very sorry. I hope that went okay. But you guys are welcome, and we are excited to have people to help enjoy. I'm saying help and enjoy as I go through this first character in Morrowind of my life. Very much enjoying it. Ryan Nowicki, Sam Bunn was back. Sheila Johnson gifted 30 subs. So you guys, if you got gifted a sub today, it was probably Sheila. Go Away was one of those people. Welcome. Jimmy Invictus also gifted 10 subs, but he had some problems with it. I don't know what YouTube's doing. YouTube, fix yourself. But it's possible you may get a gifted sub from Jimmy Invictus. Thank you guys so much. We also had Phoenix, who I've been informed might be pronounced Phoenix. So once I find that out, I will pronounce it the appropriate way. But apparently I have to research ROMs and input lags and stuff. I'm sure it'll be fine. My brain has space for this. Only for this. My brain has space for it. I hope you guys have a good one. I will be seeing you next week back in Morrowind, and I will be seeing the new Legionnaires on Terrace, not on Terrace, on Dantooine next week on Wednesday. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one.